Title: From Morning Dip to DIY S.O.S, NY Swimmer's Epic Survival with T-Shirt and Fishing Pole. TLDR, a 63-year-old man from NY goes for an early swim, gets dragged out to sea, and uses a floating fishing pole and his shirt to make a distress signal. 5 hours in the ocean, and this dude gets rescued, thanks to his McGyver skills and some vigilant boaters. Dan Ho, a 63-year-old New Yorker, had plans for a regular morning swim at Cedar Beach on Long Island. But like every other, it started as a normal day story. His day was anything but typical. Fancy a swim? Dan did too, around 5 a.m., but the salty embrace of the Atlantic Ocean had other plans. Mother Nature's currents decided to pull our man out, giving him an unsolicited tour of the Big Blue. Now imagine yourself in his soggy shoes, or fins. You're out there, with the vast sea beneath you and an endless sky above. But this guy's survival instincts kicked in, big time. He spotted a broken fishing pole, just floating around, and thought, aha. A sign, literally. Combining the pole with his shirt, Dan made a makeshift S.O.S flag. Smart, right? Waving it up high, he hoped against hope that someone, anyone, would spot him. And guess what? Jim Hohorst and Michael Ross, two absolute legends on a boat, saw him. Now, here's a fun fact. Dan was floating about 2.5 miles from his starting point. Talk about drifting away. Ho's initial reaction? I thought I was done. Oof. The feels. Hohorst, recalling the rescue, mentioned that Ho had maybe an hour left. The poor guy was hypothermic and had swallowed a fair amount of salt water. Not the best cocktail, we must admit. So, what's the lesson here? Maybe it's about the indomitable human spirit, or maybe it's about never underestimating the importance of a good t-shirt. Whatever it is, here's a question to chew on. If you were stranded in the middle of the ocean, what everyday item would you wish for to signal for help? And remember folks, while the ocean might be alluring, it's also super unpredictable. Always respect its power and be prepared. How will you ensure your safety on your next adventure? Disclaimer: this story is a reflection of the events described and does not offer any advice or recommendations. Always prioritize safety and consult professionals before embarking on any potentially dangerous activities.